Hey Leos, welcome to Turn Hill. Welcome to the place where we turn hill our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Luck here. Welcome to your soul path reading for January. Let's get started. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, and accordance with your divine will, what is it that we need to know? All right. Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix is coming out for everybody. This reminder that we're all connected energetically. Kumbaya. Okay. So we're getting heart home, compassion. There's a need to have more compassion in this realization that we're all connected. All right. We have this dances on one foot, finding balance in that compassion, knowing what to set proper boundaries as well. And then we have stranger coming out, curiosity. There's a new element coming into play here, it feels. All right. I feel like you had a balancing act going and then a new player came in that kind of shook things up. Okay. It's like you were balancing on two legs and then you got a third leg. Hey, no. Okay. Let's see what we're talking about. Come on now. What talking about third legs? Why y'all nasty? All right, what's going on with Leo? Oh God, okay. We got the double card coming out. All right, we have the double card coming out in reverse though, so that's good. All right, this is why you're finding your balance. Maybe you remove that person with the third leg. You feel me? But we have the double card coming out in reverse here, so that's awesome. It's in reverse, so that means you're dropping the toxicity. Wow, with the Magician card. All right, yeah. Somebody might have had a hold on you. We have the Strength card. Yeah, you're coming into your own strength. Okay. Okay. You started to see the toxicity of a person, and you're starting to beef up, putting your guards up with this situation. Awesome. Come through empowerment. All right. So you have the Seven of Swords coming out at the bottom of the deck here, which is that energy of like, some Decepticon energy going on. You recognize the Decepticon. You're like, yeah. See, you have this balance going on, all right? Or you have this balance, whatever. See, I don't know if this is a snapshot before or after the balance. You had maybe, okay, some of you guys, the Decepticon energy was there, then you found your balance, and now you're at peace, right? Or you recognize, yeah, now you're at peace. Some of you guys, you were already balanced, so you're feeling fine. Then this Decepticon energy comes in, and it puts you on guard. Like, what is this stranger doing here? Alert, alert, guards up. Who the F is that? Anyway, whenever you recognize this Decepticon, you beef up and you clear it out of your energy, which is amazing. Okay, very good. I do feel like some of you guys, they might have been around. They might have been there. I feel like it was a foreign object in your energy and it shouldn't have really been there. And then because your senses are getting sharpened, now you're recognizing what don't belong. This person, if this is a person that never belonged, that's what I'm feeling. Okay, it's a person that never belonged here. But now you're realizing it. You're realizing once you found your balance. Okay, I don't know if this person is coming in or coming out. It's like really interesting. For some of you guys, it's going to be, they come in and they knock you off balance. Some of you guys, you just left them and now you're finding balance. So you figure out where you are. Either way, they mess up your equilibrium and your body feels it. All right? It puts you back into this protective mode with the Hermit. It's like, okay, I gotta be on guard. I feel like this is after the fact. Because I feel like you might have been in a stage where you were confused about this person. You were confused, like, do they belong in my life? Do they not? Are they this type of devil energy? Are they toxic? Are they not? That's what I'm feeling like. I feel like you just wasn't sure about them. And then for some reason, it just becomes very clear that for some reason, they start to stand out when they didn't before. They start to stand out as someone who doesn't belong, even though they've been there for a long time or been there long enough. That is so crazy. That's why it's so confusing. It's like, when I think about the body like gearing up to attack a foreign, whatever, attack a virus in the body, I'm like, it's when it's first introduced to the body, right? Then it reacts, it responds. But it's like this thing was already in your energy, and you didn't realize it was a virus. You know, that's what it feels like. You didn't realize that it was a foreign object. You didn't realize it was toxic. For some reason, it kind of slipped under the radar. And then you got, whatever happened, you got clarity in general as to what balance looks like and feels like for you. I guess this just, oh my God, it's going back and forth. See, I don't know if this is a back and forth situation with this person. You have to go through a few rounds. Some of you guys, that's what it's feeling like they kept coming back in and out, okay? And the first couple of times they came in, it didn't feel like it was as toxic, but maybe they left one time and then you finally found this balance. And then the next time that they came back in, it just felt foreign. Okay, that feels more like what's happening. Okay, Jesus Christ, that was a Rubik's Cube right there, okay? All right, but anyway, it leads to all this forward movement though, which is cool. It leads to this forward movement, at least, oh, okay. All right, thank you. Jesus Christ. All right, someone has a heart opening. They have this heart awakening. When they open up their heart to this expanded vision of love, they realize how much of a fraud someone was. Okay, they realized how much of a crappy offer someone was giving, how their offer was falling short. It's like they were expecting this type of love for a while. Someone took time out to work on themselves or whatever the case is, and now their capacity to love is this much. And now someone who once felt like a match came with that same little offer of love that they usually do, and that someone was used to accepting. But now it's like, wait, I have all this love to give. You can't match up to me. And it's that realization that's beautiful, awesome, kudos, okay? And that leads to, with this new capacity to love, it leads to, with the Ace of Wands, more love to be had, okay? More love to attract in. That's good. I feel like this was a slow process though, okay? But you're working, you're getting there, okay? With the Queen of Cups, it's like you have this new emotional balance to you. And it's like, you're just like, ugh, go away with your Page of Cups, your young love energy. Like, I'm a Queen of Cups, okay? Someone's recognizing the worth of their love. And they were accepting less for a while. And now they're realizing how little they were accepting and how much they actually deserve. Awesome. So you might be, that's what I'm feeling here. That's what I'm feeling, okay. I don't know about y'all. And I'm not saying this is from experience or whatever. But you can have people where you've dated them or whatever them, and then you look back like, oh, that was a rough patch. All right, that one didn't count. You know, where you're like, okay, why did I mess with that person? They wasn't bringing nothing to the table. What was I doing with that person? So someone that's already been there, and then they start looking like this foreign object to you, you're just like, I was dealing with this? I was accepting this love? I was banging you? They start looking very weird to you, okay? And it's because of this new openness to love. Wow. And it's with the realization also that, you know, back to everything being connected, it's just a cause and effect. You open up your heart to love, so now people who can't give you that level of love looks weird to you, okay? They no longer look attractive to you. That's how it's coming off. Yeah, this person no longer, it's just like, you seeing them in a new light, you're like, why did I find you attractive? All right, what's the blockage? See, the Two of Cups is coming out and it kind of started sliding this way. It's like you're slowly starting to look at them like, womp womp. All right, 2 thumbs down, baby. No, you are not it. You are a match. See, that's the thing too, though. So some of you guys, this is coming out as a blockage because some of you guys, you're looking at this person in a new way and you're like, ugh. The thing is, they were a match for you at one point. They were a match with a lesser version of you, okay? And as you keep upgrading in versions of yourself, you're gonna meet people that are a match for those new and improved versions of you. So that's it. That's what soulmates are, okay? So you don't have to hold on to the idea of like, oh, they're a soulmate forever for the rest of my life. They're a soulmate as long as you stay in whatever version you are that is a match to them. And once you start expanding more, now you start meeting people who can match that energy, okay? And this person is no longer hidden, all right? They no longer hidden, literally. All right, so don't get caught up in the match energy. They're no longer a match. Don't be confused as to why. I just told you why. Okay. Yeah, but that's coming out as a blockage. But I think you're going to learn soon because we have the four of Wands here. It's like we could have been happy. At one point, I really was happy with them. At one point, they really did feel like a match. Yeah, in that moment. That's it. This is a new moment and you're stepping into a new you. Your heart is different. Your heart wants something different now. Your desires changed. Your desires improved. They elevated. That's it. So now this person no longer makes the cut. It's that simple. Soulmate out of here. New soulmate in here, okay? All right, what are they feeling to see? Did y'all see how them cards just bumped into each other? That was crazy. Oh, gosh. Now it's going to be a battle. I'm not going into this energy. That's crazy. Because just as I said, like, old soulmate out, new soulmate in. Now I feel like it's going to be a clash. Okay, maybe it's a clash in your own energy about who's who, what's what. Don't be confused. So this old soulmate is they pull at the old you, and there's a new soulmate that pulls at the new and improved version of you. Okay, that's all that's happening there. Okay, don't confuse it with anything else. All right. So we have this 3 of Cups coming out. It does seem like there's a bit of a split that happens. All right, a clashing that happens with the Chariot card coming out in reverse. It kind of stops you. It stops you in your tracks because you're like, who's the real soulmate then? Both of them are soulmates, all right? Both this and that are true. Both are true. Both are soulmates, okay? Who's a soulmate that pulls at your older self, your less evolved self, and who's a soulmate that pulls at your higher self, your more evolved self? That's what you need to differentiate, okay? And you already know who those are, all right? I mean, some of you guys, a new person comes in. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So this is why it's so confusing because it's like a double take. Some of you guys, this stranger that comes in is a new one, is a new soulmate. They come in, they set your heart on fire, and it makes you look at the old soulmate like, oh, what was that? You know, was that even a soulmate? You know, what is a soulmate? Now it's like, is having someone, is throwing someone off balance. There we go. We're coming around full circle. Okay, so for some of you guys, a new person comes in. Either way, there's an energy of an old person, old soulmate, a new soulmate. The old soulmate is going to clash with the new one somehow energetically, or whatever the case is. Or you're going to find this clash in yourself about the two. And for some of you guys, a new soulmate is the one who starts this heartwarming for you. For some of you guys, it's just you doing your own work and it opens up your heart. For some of you guys, someone comes in and they light up. They melt that ice box around your heart, or whatever the case is, okay? They light you up in a way that the past soulmate didn't. And you're like, oh, there's a new level of love here, okay? There's more love out here, huh? And you start realizing that. We have the Six of Wands coming out with the Seven of Swords as advice. I'm getting, why is it so shaky? I mean, it's looking kind of clear to me. But okay. You have the Seven of Swords coming out with the Five of Pentacles. See, that past soulmate is a Decepticon. They're a Decepticon. And they were, for whatever reason, whatever headspace you were in, whatever closed off heart space you were in, when you met the Decepticon soulmate, it was a perfect match. You were a perfect match for a Decepticon. That's fine. It happens to the best of us. Now that you opened up your heart, you're no longer a match for this Decepticon. So I'm not sure why it's still, why is there such a conflict about losing this? I don't get that. But with the Two of Pentacles, it does seem like, I think it might just be the love, the nostalgia, or something like that. I guess it depends on, it depends on your situation, how long you've been with them, with the Decepticon soulmate. But yeah, you overcome this. Leave that thing in the dust. Okay, anyway, the advice with the Six of Wands, it's like overcoming that. Like, you can lose this. This is not something to hold on to. Like, oh my God, I miss the times that you were being so deceptive and lying to me. I remember all the times you were being so trash. Oh, I miss those good old days. There's nothing to miss there, man. Get rid of that. Overcome that, all right? Because it does brings in, there's a new one coming. There's a new one coming, all right? Whether the new one is a person that's making you look at this old person differently, or you're just opening up your heart. If you're opening up your heart on your own, then the new one is coming in. Either way, choose the new one, all right? That old one is a Decepticon, and they ain't changed yet. They still showing up actively as such, all right? If you close the door enough, keep that door closed, all right? Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me an IG, Taryn Hill, if you want a personal reading. Check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. If you want a high vibe pillow, high vibing baby out here. Okay? Check out the that merchandise deck below. All right, thank you so much. So we meet again. Peace.